Hello everyone, welcome back to DCS World and the Fear the Bones campaign for the F-14. Today we're on mission 8, Alpha Strike. Really fun mission, so I'll just let the in-game briefing take it from here.
Good morning. Yesterday the Russian attack on our battle group showed us how seriously they take the situation, and we have no choice but to respond in kind. We're launching an Alpha Strike to bomb the port of Batumi, where many Soviet military vessels as well as cargo ships are at anchor. Among these ships is a Soviet aircraft carrier Baku. VFA-87 will fly SEED 10 minutes ahead of the package to disable the SA-11 site southeast of the city. Their call sign is Dodge. At the same time, VF-41, call sign Uzi, will fly a sweep over the target area. VF-84 will launch first with a division of F-14s, call sign Pontiac, followed by 4 Hornets from VFA-15, call sign Chevy, then VA-35 with 12 A-6 intruders, call sign Colt. Pontiac will proceed immediately and establish a tar cap between waypoints 1 and 2 at Angels 30. Colt will follow in 5 mics with Chevy as close escort. Now we expect heavy enemy air activity, so keep those bombers alive. Warning red, weapons free. Dismissed.
Dodge 1, in the hot to the west, engaging SA-11. Stand one, 3 o'clock.
Magic 1-1, on station at bullseye 298 for 80 at 27,000.
Dodge 2, Magnum SA-11, hold 190 for 3. Magic, Dodge 1, stand site destroyed. Request effective and tanker.
Oh, I got nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
Susie 1, Spike, 11 o'clock. Close, can you see him?
We've got a friendly guerrilla group bearing 105, 76 miles, Angels 18.
You're clear to engage, weapons hot. He's coming around on your 5. Missile, Uzi 4, break! Uzi 4's been hit. Deschutes are not deploying, they're falling free. Fox 1. Nice shot, he's going down. He's going for the deck. Don't let him get away.
Okay, there's dirt, 12 o'clock.
Susie 1, Flash 2, say again, Flash 2, being tracked by an SA-2 from the northeast. Egressing west, request RTB. Roger, confirmed, all bandits down, picture clean, you're cleared to RTB. Roger, let's go home now. Magic, Pontiac 1 flight on station at Asprag, any updates? Pontiac 1, Magic, copy, picture clean. Magic Colt 1, IP reached. ETA is 05 mics. Colt 1 Magic, you're clear to proceed. Picture clean. The sand site has been destroyed. Pontiac 1-3, 1-4. Go ahead, 1-4. Say, caveman, Grit, how does it feel to fly with a wet flight suit? Or did you guys bring an actual wetsuit this time? Very funny, Elvis. Not. That's what you get for letting Big kick your ass. Pontiac 1, Magic, positive group 4 ship. Follow 063 for 60, hot.
So we in turn try and head into this new group.
Chevy 1, roger.
Flight. Engage bandits.
Tell my flight to engage the bandits as I get them on radar. I've got gesture to lock up one of them up ahead. And before long I start making mistakes, so at this point I move the weapon to select Sparrow. I thought I had selected the Phoenix. I didn't actually press the button again, which would cycle it over to the Phoenix. So unfortunately now I don't have my extra range Fox 3s, I'm just dealing with Fox 1s. Now, watching the range counter tick down on the VDI there, waiting for us to get within range. Keeping an eye out for the rest of my flight since I've ordered them to engage. They won't be holding formation anymore and don't want to collide.
Target 32 miles.
Within max range here, at least according to the ranging tape on the VDI.
Looks like there's dirt at 4 o'clock. And nails.
They start to lock me up, so I fire off my missile. It's about when I realised that I did just fire a Fox 1 is when the rest of my flight starts rifling their Fox 3s. And so, less than ideal to see Fox 3s going up in the air there in front of me. I then push the wrong button yet again. I was trying to cycle weapons, instead I hit the lock key, the pilot lock. And so it started scanning, which meant that it broke the lock with the enemy, and since I launched a Fox 1, not a Fox 3, my missile at this point is absolutely dead. So I just kind of give up and go fully evasive here. I've got an SA-2 launching on me, so at this point I'm just going full defensive, trying to notch the SA-2,
Party time. Missile.
hitting the deck, trying to drag the missile into the thicker air, trying to put myself at 90 degrees. At this point I just start increasing the distance between me and the SAM site. And there we go, my wing get really good hits there. 3 of their planes go down. The one I launched at is still up, of course, because my missile went dumb very quickly. And I'll try and turn in, trying to look for that last target. Try and get Jester to lock up.
Unable.
Jester's having none of it. I'm getting pings by SA-2 site again here, but it stopped locking me. Trying to use the data link to try and work out where this enemy is. My wingman launches a Fox 1. And while I'm still trying to work out what's going on, eventually that should hit home. So at this point I'm completely blind, I've got no idea where anything is. Jester's not calling out any contacts, so he doesn't see them. That's one of my wingmen behind me that I spot. And there we go. The last enemy goes down there.
Yep, that's a Singer 2 o'clock. And dirt 5 o'clock.
So get the order to return to our station. During all of this, the bombers have been going in. You can see them on the data link there. The sky's just full of our bombers. You can see over to the left hand side the fires from the port that they were hitting.
Target destroyed. Off target to the west. Request RTB. Hold 1 Magic copy. Target destroyed. You're clear direct to mother.
as we all turn in to commit towards the enemy there. Doesn't take us long to find the 4 ship. They're up at high altitude. Quite relieved when there were some extra targets here, considering how much of a mess I made of the first engagement.
Target 53
So here I lock up one of the enemies. Do actually have Phoenixes selected here. Just keeping an eye, getting a bit closer before I tell everyone else to engage and fire my missile. You can see it's locked up. He's a little higher than me. It's not the first one in the group, it's about the second or third in the 4 ship that I've actually got locked up.
Nails. 1 o'clock. Target 43 miles.
See them starting to look at us on the RWR, the little 21 pings from up ahead. At this point I just get my flight to start engaging. They all confirm, start heading in, can now start making out the contrail of the enemy formation. So there, my Fox 3 is out.
Target 31 miles.
So launching at quite a long range there, but we're within max range according to the VDI. And these are very high altitude Fishbeds here who do just seem to be proceeding on target, so I was quite happy to take quite a long range shot there. Worst that happens is the enemy breaks at this point, and in which case I wasted a missile, but it would put them at a disadvantage if they start manoeuvring. So just trying to keep an eye on the enemy. We realise that they've begun to break. About 9 seconds to the impact. So trying to keep an eye on him during all of this. None of the enemies seem to be targeting me. Got friendlies up ahead, so I'm not too worried. Do fire a second Fox 3 at this point. Flip over to the Sparrows after that. Now, unfortunately, I do lose the lock at this point temporarily. Trying to re-establish the lock. The nice thing about the Phoenixes is they are Fox 3s, they do have their own radar, and so even if I lose the lock, they will still try and find the target. See my missile going down there. And there we go. It hits home, having gone pitbull, so that's all good. That's one Fishbed down. Now trying to work out where any enemies are. See this contrailing target up ahead. Trying to get good visual ID because this is very mixed furball at this point.
3 o'clock low. 2 miles. We're at 420.
Do get a nice lock on this one though.
8 o'clock low.
I fire, then realise that this was in fact a F-14, so quickly break the lock. It was a Fox 1 I launched, so breaking the lock should kill it. So nearly friendly fire incident there, but saved it in the end. I just misidentified. The F-14 was in full wings back mode, and so it looked a little bit like a MiG-21. However, this that I see is definitely the outline of a Fishbed. So go to engage this one. I've got Sidewinders now. Uncage, launch the Sidewinder. And the MiG-21 doesn't even manage to flare, so he goes down, second splash. I then get launched on, so do my best to go evasive, do lose control, wing stall a little bit, aggressively evading. I'm trying to work out where the target was that launched on me.
5 o'clock high, 2 miles, 8 o'clock
Luckily, Jester begins to shout directions.
3 o'clock high, 250 knots. 200 knots. 12 o'clock. Keep that speed up, we're at 180.
Yeah, it's trying to get visual contact on him, not doing a good job spotting things.
Speed is 270. 340. 380 knots.
Trying to work out where they are from the VDI just there.
410. Speed 410. 450, still a bit on the fast side.
Yeah, and here I'm just really struggling. Do see multiple contrails, some of the fight's gone high. Just making sure any of my wing are engaging. Occasionally they do think they're out of the fight and then attempt to rejoin.
Can do it!
All bandits down, picture's clean. You're clear to RTB. Contact rough rider 244.5. 244.5, Pontiac 1.
And there we go. Then it's just a case of RTBing. So yeah, quite an interesting mission all in all. So I got 2 at the end there, 2 MiG-21s. Absolutely messed up with that initial force ship of 23s. But the rest of my flight did very well. So between us we managed to take on 2 force ships. The rest of the operation went really quite well. So 4 Shilkers were destroyed along with 3 enemy ships. And all for the loss of only 1 aircraft. In that last fight, a MiG-21 did manage to shoot down one of my wingmen. Cavemen went down. But otherwise we managed to hold the rest. So all pretty good. Really fun mission, really busy mission. And so definitely looking forward to the next. Hope you are enjoying this, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Until then, remember to be kind to yourselves and everyone else. Cheers.